I'm going to try this again. It may or may not work. But learning what I learned from last time. Well, one of the things is that I buy a red pepper one at a time, or two at a time, or three at a time, or five at a time, or seven at a time. And a red pepper either has a bottom that is flat, more or less, or it has a bottom that is pointy and doesn't really sit, it falls over. This one kind of sits. Let's see how it does on the table. Yeah, it sits okay, but still it's pretty pointy. Some are so pointy they're like a spade and they just fall over. And they either have, this is a red pepper that's separated into three. Some appear to be more separated into four, and some seem to be more separated into five. I'm not sure how that all works, but I've noticed it. That's science. People always talking about, you gotta follow the science. Well, the science is, I can count to one, I can count to two, I can count to three, I can count to four, and by golly, I can count to five. And some red peppers, like this one, are separated into three. Some red peppers are separated into what looks more like four. Some red peppers are separated into five. Here's the one I cut up yesterday. It's a little more wilted. The cross is opened up a bit. But you can still see clearly on the bottom, that's separated more into what looks like four. 3, 4. What? That's bonkers. So like if you're into biology and into math, even just a little bit, from any direction, that's like, what? That would be like, I either have 2 arms or 3 arms. I have 1 arm or 2 arms. There's a lot of those people actually because of war and accidents and disease. Anyway, one of the things I learned about, I want to talk about what I learned about. One of the things I learned about, which actually I learned about several years ago, is that like not all red peppers can sit on a desk or on a surface. Some of them need a cradle. Tape is an excellent cradle for pointy objects, similar to the amphoras of the ancient Roman Empire. If you consider, like people talk about ancient Rome versus like Rome post Constantine, which is like different because Rome still exists, but like ancient Rome. But the problem I have with calling ancient Rome is 2,000 years ago isn't really ancient. 2,000 years ago was modern. The older you get, the more you understand that a long time ago, as you get older, you understand time better. So your idea of a long time ago goes back and back and back more as you get older. I'm kind of excited. Well, I'm terrified of becoming older, but one thing I'm excited about is so long as I live, I will gain a benefit of time. Old people gain the benefit of time. There are many benefits that old people miss out on, but even the dumbest old person understands something. This is what because I'm the dumbest old. I'm just the dumbest person. I was the dumbest when I was young, and I'm the dumbest now. You know. Anyway, I'm trying to learn from my mistakes. One of my mistakes was I cut the hole in the one from yesterday too big, so I'm going to cut this one smaller. Then I have another trick. Also, I didn't put the cap back on. This time I'm going to try to put the cap back on. I'm going to try. I might not cut it big enough, and that will be a problem too. Alright. Now I gotta get out the rest of this stuff. I just want to make it more pretty. I am making a mess. Sorry it's taking so long. I know you think of something else, but remember this. I'm just kind of digging it out because it's easier with my fingernails. Alright, now take this off. What I'm going to do this time is cut my logo up higher because I don't want to see the candle. It's just an aesthetic judgment. So what? Many things in religion, many rituals revolving around objects, symbols, had to do with practicality. Practicality, pragmatism, pragmaticism is entwined with perfect idealism. Idealism and pragmatism are not in opposition. They meet in not only pragmaticism, but also many other things. Just saying. Oh. I think it's gonna work. So also I'm gonna put the top back on this time around. Oh no, it don't fit no more. Well, maybe it'll work anyway. Sorry. That's kind of funny. Less funny. Alright. This time I'm going to do it a little bit different. And then also, in the way back, opposite to the icon, I'm going to put a little slit for airflow beneath the candle. Perfect. All right. Try this again. Why not? It's silly, but it's a prayer. I'm silly. I'm silly. I like that old quote. I think it was from Chesterton. Something like, or no, wait, it was someone had asked Bishop, I can't remember his name, a bishop who used to be famous like 20, 30, 40 years ago. Fulton Sheen, maybe? Something like that. Can I smoke while I pray? The good bishop says, no, but you can pray when you smoke. Exactly. We're not praying, we're smoking, and it just so happens we're praying while we smoke. Like ritual is intentional playing. Like when you marry playing and praying, you got it good. I need a new candle. So I'll just keep the torch. I don't have a candle, so I'll use a torch. I believe this has been a successful prayer. Thanks everybody for working so hard. You work hard. It was alright.